Navigating the Waves of Rush Hour, a guide to English conversation. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be discussing a topic that many of us can relate to, rush hour. We'll be focusing on how to describe your commute during this busy time, how to talk about it in English, and learning some helpful vocabulary along the way. Rush hour is a term used to describe periods of the day when the volume of traffic is at its highest, typically when people are commuting to or from work. Rush hours usually occur in the morning and late afternoon or early evening. Now, let's learn how to describe the situations and feelings associated with rush hour. When talking about your commute during rush hour, you might often use phrases like, "It's busy," or "It's crowded." You can also say things like, "I was stuck in traffic," "The train was packed," or "The bus was full." These phrases are all used to describe a commute during rush hour. It's time to expand your English vocabulary with words specifically related to rush hour. 1. Congestion. This is a noun we use to describe a situation when there's too much traffic and everything is moving slowly. For example, there's a lot of congestion on the freeway in the mornings. 2. Gridlock. This is when traffic is so heavy that cars cannot move in any direction. You could say, "I was late to work because of the gridlock." 3. Commuter. A person who travels some distance to work on a regular basis. 4. Peak hours, peak time. This is another term for rush hour. You can say, "I try to avoid traveling during peak hours." 5. Traffic jam. A long line of vehicles that cannot move or that can only move very slowly. For example, "I was stuck in a traffic jam for hours." Rush hour can often bring about feelings of frustration or impatience. You might say things like, "Rush hour traffic really stresses me out," or "I get frustrated when the subway is too crowded." If you prefer a calmer commute, you might say, "I enjoy the peace and quiet of off-peak commuting," or "I prefer to avoid the hustle and bustle of rush hour." And that brings us to the end of today's lesson on talking about rush hour. We hope that you found this lesson useful, and that it helps you confidently discuss your commuting experiences in English. Remember, practice makes perfect. See you in our next video, and keep practicing.